What's up, everybody? It's me, Michael Magneto 7 Crawford, and I'm here to invite you to get my book, Playbook to Production, Volume 1. This book discusses the fundamentals of how to become a music producer in today's industry. It covers things like how to monetize your music, how to stand out amongst the crowd, even how to pick the proper gear. If you want to be serious about becoming a music producer today, cop that book. Peace.
Here we go! Hey! Yo, that's all y'all get. Every week, I'm here. Yo, we gotta start like that every week. I got hype.
That's a good one.
Welcome to the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast. I am your host, Magneto 7, along with my co-host, the one, the only, Sean J in the building.
Thank you so much.
You get him.
You could play that song would be great at like the intro to like a sports game or something.
Okay.
I could just see that. You know, everyone's coming out. It's like super pumped up.
Okay, so
it's like Space Jam.
Okay, there's a story with this song.
Really?
And I'm trying not to, I don't want to get triggered, y'all. So
whoa.
You know,
hold on, whoa.
I don't want to. It's okay.
Oh, it's because yeah.
Okay, so what happened? Yeah. What happened with this record, right? That one matter of fact, let me show you one more time. Let me just play the snippet of the beginning. Like, bro, when you hear this record, you automatically know it's about to be some shit.
Yeah.
It's about to be some shit. Okay, so when I did this record, I produced it originally for Eminem, right? I think this was after the recovery. It was, what was it? I can't remember the album he did after the recovery.
Oh, so you've had
Marshall
this for...
Mathers LP 2.
Oh, wow.
The second LP. I produced this for M. We sent it to him, and M didn't pick it.
Damn.
So I was like, okay, who else is in this caliber of artists that this record could go to? I sent it to Jay. I sent it to Kanye. I sent it to Wayne.
Really?
I sent it to T.I. The record is still in my laptop.
I thought this was new.
It's not new.
I didn't know
this
you had
record is like 10 years old.
I'd send it again.
But see, this is my point, right? And I'm sorry, y'all. We are starting this podcast. This episode
35.
35. Oh, hell.
If we mess up.
Look at this. Episode 35. Okay. So anyway, I sent the record and got shaded, right? But no slight to anybody that may have not picked the record. Y'all are suckers. Y'all are suckers that you deserve. But anyway, so I was waiting to see who would pick the joint up. I'm like, yo, this is fire. I hear it in a stadium. I hear it.
That's right.
In an arena like Queen and Kanye. Fire.
Yeah.
Queen and Eminem. Fire. I was like, this is, when I produce records, I envision the record.
Yeah.
Right? So I look at the Kanye West doc. I'm going to start there.
Oh.
All right. I look at the Kanye West doc, and I'm seeing how many different doors he goes in and out of to try to get people to believe in his record.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be on the, I can't say the poor seat. I know what it's like to be in the seat that does not control any of the outcome.
Yeah.
Right? Podcasting, this space, this is our shit. We control this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna come in unless like it's some catastrophic shit that comes up?
Yeah, we have no deals, no nothing.
No deals, no
producers. It's all us.
All us.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna say that.
Well,
cocky. I'm not gonna say that cocky because we would like a deal.
Oh yeah.
We want a deal at some point.
Doesn't have to be all us. I'm just saying it is.
That's all I'm saying. But I remember what it was like going in and out of the Universal building. The clearances that you had to go through to get to the Universal, to get upstairs.
Oh, they
right?
go through the metal scanners, cards, license.
Universal buildings on Broadway in New York City. I remember, I think Rock with me, and we about to call Rock too, because Rock Dean's record is out. So we gonna talk about that too. But
So many
anyway,
applause so far.
yeah, cause the people
The
are
audience
loving
love it, dude. They just love it.
They love
They're always on cue too.
So I remember going to the Universal building and trying to get upstairs first.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, I met so and so at the conference. He told me to come by, let him hear some records, this and that. We're good to go upstairs to go ahead and have our meeting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I even felt like, oh no, little slave, go ahead and sit down over there, boy. That's
Damn.
how it feels. That's how the label people. That's how they would treat you.
Oh, like you're nothing.
And this is just the damn security person
Damn.
at the bottom floor. I don't know, boy, go over there and sit down.
It's like that fucking PA on a set where you're like, dude, you're the PA.
Exactly.
Like, what do you?
Exactly.
But you give them an inch of power, and they're
Exactly.
I'm a security guard in the Universal building.
Yo, so he did that. We waited for at least an hour, bro. He was like, yeah, I can't get a clearance. We gotta wait a little bit longer. We ended up waiting for like 2.5 hours. Got upstairs. Seeing the Kanye doc triggered I know that feeling.
Damn.
And then when you get up there, you're in the building. It's like, oh yeah, no cameras. I was like, all right, gotcha. All right, so you turn your phone off. Like, and we didn't even have we didn't have smartphones then. We just had like little bullshit ass camera.
Like it made a little click sound every time you took a picture.
And you couldn't even record really. It was
No.
it was like just a picture.
The audio was like 240p anyway.
Exactly.
Like that made the video, yeah.
Exactly. So we up there waiting. We get inside the building, get inside the office. We're playing music. And I'm going to talk to Rock about that. I think he might remember it. Play the music. The A&R sitting like this. Just sitting. And I'm like, this shit is fire. Like, why are you sitting right now?
Dance, bitch!
So, but the thing is, the music business, they have always taught us how to hone in on not showing no emotion.
Yeah.
If you love the record, don't show no emotion. I'm not that type of executive.
No, why?
If you play records for me and I hear it and I see where it could go, I see, okay, you can go over here, this, and that. You're in the studio with me, I'm like, oh, this shit's fire. That's me.
Why wouldn't you be?
Because that's not how the business goes.
Like if I was casting a show and someone came in and they just ripped it. They just played exactly the character. I'm like, that was great.
No.
Why would you go, well, next. It's like,
And that's exactly what they did.
damn.
So, this, like I said, it's a triggering moment.
Yeah.
It's a very triggering
You
moment.
felt that when you watched that shit.
Because I was looking like, yo, if I'm me, I'm nowhere near Kanye's status as it relates to finance, amount of hits, relationships, all that stuff.
No. Yeah.
But I'm nowhere near that, and I got the same treatment that he got.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel okay, but then it's like, yo, why has this always been a thing to exist in the music business?
Damn. Yeah, you could be a household name, and people still treat you like you're shit if you walk into the wrong club.
Right.
That's so garbage.
Because at this point, Kanye had already produced Jay-Z. He had produced the Dynasty album, I think it was. Either Dynasty or the Blueprint. I can't remember which one it was. But he had produced that. He had produced Ludacris. He had produced Scarface from Texas.
Yeah.
He had produced all these other artists. And they knew him for producing. And then when he went in there to play his own personal music as a rapper, it's just like, yeah.
What they
it's
call
okay.
that? Kicking the ladder? Like, gatekeeping. Like, you kicking the ladder from under you so no one else can follow you. So you stay on top. Man,
Yo.
I feel like if they do that, they know you're a threat.
So I'm going to tell you this, and we're gonna call Rock in a minute. So it starts to develop. It's only on the second. Sorry, this is a spoiler, too. If y'all haven't watched it, just go watch it. It's a good show. It's a good doc. But it starts to develop. And this one guy that's a friend chose to just spend all of his time following Kanye on camera from the beginning all the way up to now. So think about that.
That's cool.
How many people are that selfless?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I can't think of one person. Well, you and a few other people.
Thanks.
But
I'll follow you with a camera.
yeah.
Where we
But
going?
how many people do you know will intentionally
yeah.
what they're doing to follow you with the camera and not say, yeah, bro, it's going to be like $100 for the
Yeah,
day?
there's not many.
So he did this like, I can't remember the dude's name right now. I'm sorry. Y'all go look at the doc and y'all see what I'm talking
And
about.
not that it's even an insult that you wouldn't, because people got shit going on.
Right.
But that takes a level of selflessness to be like, yeah, I got shit going on, but I see your dream. I'll follow you with that camera.
Bruh,
Damn, man.
He was even already en route to pursue his comedy career. Like, that was his thing. He was like, I'm going to do comedy. But then something's telling me I need to be following Kanye. Like, it's something about him. I have to follow it. People have to see everything documented.
Yeah.
And now, fucking, 15, 20 years later almost? So it's just like, yo, I think if you're an artist, and this pod is about artists and creators and all that stuff, but if you are an artist and you're trying to figure out how much shit you could take before you actually become the superstar, go watch the Kanye doc. Because for me, it showed me, I was like, okay, you heard me complain about, I had to spend $2,000 on this video. I had to spend so-and-so on food. I had to get wardrobe and all this stuff for this artist.
Yeah.
I'm complaining about $2,000 and stuff. He's like, yeah, I had to find $30,000 of my own money. Spent $30,000 of my own money to make my own video, which I'm already signed. I'm signed to a label, and I still had to pay for my own video, get everything edited and shot. And bruh, it's crazy. Even looking at how, like, right now we can drag and drop stuff, and it's an easier
that's
process.
like conspiring against you. That was some shit,
bruh. So he calls everybody. And again, this is a spoiler, but he calls everybody into a meeting in L.A.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, and it was people from Def Jam too. I ain't gonna say. I saw some of their faces. I'm like, I know him. I remember him.
Oh, for real?
So he calls everybody from Def Jam and from other labels or wherever he's affiliated. And he's telling them, he's just going off. I spent $30,000 on my own money. This, that. Then Dame walks in the room and he kind of pauses for a second. Dame is like, I know people like, he don't know who Dame is. Sean is not black culture, and that's why I love Sean. So I'm going to explain. Dame Dash is like the muscle that Jay-Z needed to become Jay-Z.
Okay.
He's like the street / executive side of him. So without Dame, it wouldn't be no Jay. It wouldn't be no Kanye. But Dame was always walking around. He's like, yeah, play me your... And they had everything documented. So I'm like, yo, I love it's just like a it.
Yeah.
They have everything documented where Kanye's like, yo, Dame, can you hear my record? And he's like, you got some beats? So he's like, yeah, I got some beats.
Do I have some beats? Yeah.
So he'll play some beats, and he's like, can you hear my record? He's like, yeah, I got to ride out. So he walks out the room.
Damn.
But he's doing this speech about how he spent $30,000 in front of Dame, in front of everybody. Then he plays the Through the Wire video. That video ended up going to MTV, did all this, and that. And they were like, oh, yeah, this is Kanye. He's the next up. That's when they believe.
Until after, man.
They believed it, but it's no different than social media.
No.
How many followers do you have? You got 100,000 followers? How many videos have you shot on your own?
Damn.
How many streams do you got? Now you have analytics to show and prove, okay, if I'm going to do a deal with you, I'm bringing this to the table.
Damn, man. It makes sense now. It really does make sense now. Like because that's your credit. That's like a credit score. Your follower count is almost a credit score at that point.
Exactly.
In tiers, you
right.
know? Like
right.
you have 20,000, you're talking to someone with millions, they're like,
right.
No, but 20,000 for now is pretty damn good.
Right. And most of the labels and most, really anybody, company-wise, they bank on 1% of your following actually supporting and spending money.
That's right.
They only bank on 1%. So if you got 1 million followers, they're only looking for 100,000 people to really support you.
Gosh, dude. I've seen that too. I've seen actresses not get the part in terms of, in change of someone else because they have just like 1 million more followers.
Exactly.
They just know that there's our audience right there, a little chunk of it anyway.
Yep. And the way a lot of the deals that are handed out now, it has that in the deal. Like, okay, if you have if you have this amount of following, then I'm gonna make sure that you can promote whatever we're pushing to your following. I.e., watch this. I.e., do you know who? I don't want to call his name out.
Yes, I know.
You know who Dr. Dre is? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Dre, and Dre Beats. One of the best inventions ever.
Beats
I
by
have
Dre.
Thank you for the folk that sent us this pair of Dre Beats years ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's cool.
that
Groovy.
guy. Anyway, in the document or in the deals that they were seeing, like Ariana Grande or Rihanna or any of these bigger artists, they would have it in a deal where you have to promoting products on your social media pages.
Yeah.
It's just built in.
Yeah.
So why would they care to sign you if you have 5,000 followers and we have no one to promote to?
Shit, man.
It's a catch to everything.
It's like it's so superficial, but that's literally written in the contract.
It's in the contract.
Wow.
It's in the contract. So you can have, if you have a product, let's say they do a deal with Hermes or they do a deal with Balenciaga, and they say, okay, everybody that's in our urban department that signed under Man. We'll just say Man.
Man.
Everybody that signed under Man, we need to make sure that y'all post on y'all social media page that you love these Balenciaga shoes.
Wow.
And then they're going to post it, but it's going to be in a slick way. Like you might see them go to the store and it's a quick shot.
Well, I've seen that before. It's pretty obvious when they do it. You know, it's pretty shameless.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here's a picture of just hanging out in my living room enjoying the summer day. By the way, I have it's like, dude, it's so shameless sometimes.
It's subliminal promoting, but it's and that's kind of why I always get on artists and producers and everybody in the independent side of things. Why would you another deal? And it's always been bullshit deals. It's just it's coming to the light now. Like people are starting to see it like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, just like American Idol, just like all the other shows, just like, yes, I'm going to go there. But
they're already
it's there, right? You know, MTV did a writing competition. Competition.
Yeah. Like we already know.
Artists, when y'all look at these competitions, and this artists y'all getting everything for free today. They getting the whole bag for free.
Really?
This is a free coaching call for them today.
Oh, there you go.
So when you're doing a deal with, and I'm saying a deal because it's still a deal at the end of the day. And say ABC says we're going to do a writing contest to see who comes up with the best screenplay for the next TV show, the next pilot. We need to see, put them all out. We're going to give you $100,000. We give you $100,000 for the winner of the show. Everybody that writes that's on the independent side is like, yo, I need to try to do that because I'm not on. Like nobody knows who I am right now, so I gotta do it.
Good publicity, yeah.
Right? No.
No.
What you're doing is you're submitting free concepts, to them.
You have to write it away, right? You have to say that I don't own any
and
ownership.
you're waiving your right up
Dude.
front. If you get picked or not, you're waiving your right up front.
Right when I hear anybody go, oh, contest, send all of your free ideas.
Exactly.
to us.
Exactly.
And they make me write it off, then I go, no, I'm just giving them free content.
It's in the contract.
Yeah, that's
when
so shit.
When you submit this nice piece of art that you took hours, days, whatever to write, you're giving them the right to use it, whether you get picked or not. Yeah. So the way it'll go is, okay, well, yeah, I submitted back in 2022 for a pilot, and I never got picked up, but it was a good experience. That's how artists think. Business people think, I just got 50 to 100 people submit new ideas to me for free. Thank you.
I think I've even seen that like online where someone makes like a concept drawing of something and it ends up in something else because they just went on the internet. It's like, that's my thing.
Exactly. And I'm not going to say how many artists replayed my shit. I sent a beat in and then somebody at says, yeah, Magneto sent this in, but I wasn't really feeling the drums. Can you redo the drums?
Wow.
Instead of calling me to redo the drums.
That's shit.
Yeah. But the reason they did that is because the person that signed to them, They're gonna eat off of them already. They're gonna eat the
Oh,
publishing. They're gonna
okay,
eat the
yeah.
royalties.
If they ask you, they got to bring you in. They got to sign you, right?
Exactly.
In order to, yeah.
Or I'm just gonna be a contract worker
Yeah.
for that project.
Why not?
They don't like that.
That's just I don't get that. You're
It's
making
control.
a bigger community. Oh yeah. There
How
you go.
much of the pie can I control? That's the game.
Yeah.
So, if y'all see competitions, run. Do the hard work. Just go ahead and do the hard work. It's okay. I mean, I understand somebody's need and want to fast track their career.
Yeah, but I've heard more miracle stories about how artists are found on SoundCloud than I do from competitions.
Exactly.
You know, just putting your own shit under your own name, even if it's for free. Why give it to someone for free and no one ever knows your name, or just put it out online for free and they
Right.
see your name right there?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes more effort.
Oh,
I
hell
get
yeah.
it.
Billie Eilish was SoundCloud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it takes more effort.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think a lot of artists have the patience to deal with the business and the bullshit that comes along with it. So they
bet.
just say, "I want to make music, and y'all do whatever, however y'all do it. I just want to make music and be famous." You know,
Yeah.
and they land there. But then when it's 10 years later and you got kids, you got responsibilities, you got all this other shit going on, then it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do?
I'm SOL. I'm fucked right now.
Damn.
So, competitions? No. You're not submitting for free. You're giving away your idea for free.
Makes
you're
sense to
welcome.
me, yeah.
You're welcome. Let me go ahead and call Rock, man. I got to call Rock. And I was sounding like, bro, you just talking, but
No, it's good stuff. Well, I mean, this is what you know. You're talking about what you know.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if anything, this is the number one thing you should talk about is art. You're an artist.
I think I'm loving where independence has landed so far.
Mhm.
I see that, you know, TikTok has a little thing going on. I'll tell you about off camera. But it's a little thing going on, and they're learning more ways to rig it where you have to go to them to do certain things.
Yeah.
It's gonna get back there, but for right now, it's looking good for independent artists. So hopefully y'all are putting the footwork in and getting this shit done. Like, hopefully. Let's call Rock right quick, and then we're gonna catch up on some more stuff.
Seems like when you're waiting for me. Pick up.
Except for I can play my music. Yo, what up, boy? Hold on, look, man. Hey, bro. Chico. Hey, bro. We got Rock Dean in the building. I got a cute clap right there because, you know,
Yeah.
I got face all on the laptop, so my joints is just muted.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah. What's up? Now that I got your attention, everybody knows that song, I know, right? But my name is Shamia Crawford. I am a vocalist. I am an artist. I'm a social media influencer. I've traveled the world singing backgrounds for so long. I've done a lot of recordings, whether it be my own recordings or other people's projects. And I've been asked since being on the internet, like, do you teach lessons? And the answer is yes. So I took a long break, but I am back. So if you're interested in taking lessons with me and you have short-term goals or long-term goals, just email me. Shoot me an email and let's sing! I hope to hear from you soon. Oh yeah, I failed to mention, I'm also classically trained. Reach me at Drofar Media, DROFWARC media@gmail.com.
But how you feeling today, bro? How you feeling?
Feel like money, man.
Hey! So now that the They Got Me Fucked Up EP is out,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
how you feeling about the reception?
I mean, I think we knew what kind of reception we was gonna get. I mean, we always got a feel, for how people gonna gravitate towards it. But I'd be lying to you if I said it don't feel good, man.
Hey!
Been working hard, man.
Well, I think, and I'm not gonna give y'all all of our sauce because that's not what we do. But it's a sweet little play. Just how can I tell them, Rock? How can I tell as far as like if you want to encourage artists, because we just finished talking about the Kanye West doc.
Oh man,
Bruh.
They're righteous.
Exactly. So okay, you know what?
What?
I think Rock was with me. Were you were with me in New York? All right.
Yeah.
Did you go with me to the Universal building?
Yeah.
Damn. You should have
Yeah,
saved
we've been
it.
doing this. What he trying to say?
Yo. But no, okay. So what I wanted to tell the listener about, because I was telling them about how petty niggas could be when it comes to the bullshit. Like the gatekeeper, the gatekeeper's the homeboy at this point.
Really?
Not even nobody at the label. It's like the homeboy that's cool with the homeboy that cut hair at the label.
Wow.
Am I right, Rock?
You right.
Damn.
So when we played the music for the reps, because it was more than one label. I think we went to Atlantic too, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to Atlantic. We went to Geffen,
Ah, I forgot about Gafford. That's right.
and we was there.
So how, from your perspective, after watching the Kanye doc, how do you feel like those people reacted to the music? Do you think it was justified, or what do you think?
For Kanye's or
No,
what we get?
just in general. When they do what they're doing, like, do you think it's justifiable?
The labels?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. It's like they purposely try to cut you down,
That's what it sounds like from your story, yeah.
and like me and Rock had some fire. Like when I say fire, like if you don't sign this damn $1 million check, you're stupid. Like this, bruh. Am I right or wrong though?
Bro, you right. They on some man. They on some other stuff, man. All right. The
So,
labels be tripping, man. Kanye, thank you, Kanye.
exactly. Thank you for exposing everybody.
I gotta go watch it now.
I'm telling you, it's bruh. I think after watching that, and you could chime in, but after watching that, it let me know, okay, how Kanye acts is justified.
It makes sense.
Everything it makes perfect sense because they shitted on him like Rock.
Yeah. He truly put in. He put in that groundwork, man. The fact that they cut his budget off, like he went through the car accident. He had a very like avid process of how he was doing stuff. Like, man, I'm just shocked that they would give him the opportunity and then just shun him like that when he was at the face of adversity. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, then he went out there. He spent what he said. He spent
$30,000. Yeah, 33,000.
money. Put a clip together for a doc, and then what? Dame walked in at the very last.
Damn.
I know he felt. I ain't even gonna talk about it.
I already talked about it.
Oh, you.
But for me, like I said, I like the fact that he did that. He showed everybody, okay, no, this is why I act like this, and this is why y'all should respect me for who I am. Cause, bruh, when even Scarface, did you see? It was, yo, he was supposed to be on the song, and the way studio and creative people do, and all y'all artists is watching the pod, y'all are bullshit for that. But the way they'll do, is they'll get on their phone. If they're not liking something, they'll get on their phone and act like they, doing something else or something came up. Did you pay attention to that?
Nah, they do. They do that all the time.
Man, it's just disrespectful.
It's hella disrespectful.
Like, at least, like, I'm here. Shit, man, I'm giving you my time.
I'm not gonna lie, 'cause we do that too.
But see, okay, now I only do it because I'm gathering my thoughts to figure out the feeling that I'm feeling when I'm listening to the music, for one.
Right.
And then I'm trying to figure out how to relay what I want to say without being disrespectful.
Right.
So that's the only reason I do it now. Like,
much.
I ain't scared of,
No, like that dude, man, that guy on TikTok. You looked up his music that one day and you listened to it. You
Exactly.
gave him,
I listen
some
to
honest
dude
shit.
music on TikTok. I talked to him, and it's like, yo, the 808s or something with the mix, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like they're still gatekeepers, but it's just in a different way. It ain't like it used to be.
Right.
Like, it used to be, boy.
Way worse.
Yo, do you remember? Were you in the studio when I got kicked? When Guru kicked us out? Oh, were you at the hotel? You think you might be at the hotel then?
I might have been at the hotel. Only thing I can remember about us getting kicked out, I'm not gonna say this individual's name that was there with us. This mug was just so extra, bro. He was in another studio session, so the studio we was in, they got offended. It was like, yo, why your boy over there? You know who I'm talking about, man.
I know exactly who you talking about, bro.
The original cap guy.
Yeah, bro. It's just different. It's different. But all I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that I put you on the pod for this week, because I told you I was going to call last week and be blasting this joint out. But we had Jermaine on last week's pod. We did 2 pods last week, too, by the way. Go watch it if y'all haven't. Don't be no sucker. But I wanted to make sure I put Rock on air.
Yeah.
And just let y'all hear the excellence and the greatness. And what'd you be called? Rap God.
Oh, man. It's real, man. It's definitely that way.
Yo.
Make sure y'all go check that EP out, man. For real. They got me, hey, it is what it is, man. They got me fucked up.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? That thing is righteous, man. It's very godly. You know what I'm saying? Come on over to the other side.
No, now see, you on some other stuff now. I'ma holler at you. I'll holler at you, boy. Bye, Mama Dean. Bye, Mama Dean.
Hey.
All right, boy, I'll holler at you.
All right, bro.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yo, that was Rock Dean, the one, the only. The one, the only. So, yeah. Oh, it came back. It came back.
A little taste.
This is a little taste again.
In case you forgot.
I honestly did. I just forgot. Yo, it's my shit. But anyway.
Oh, well.
Next up, the war.
Oh,
This
Jesus,
bullshit,
man. Dude. Yeah, I've been like, I mean, it's so hard to keep track of it because you just don't know what's going on. You don't live over there, right?
Right.
You know? You just working your 9 to 5, you come home, you see what you see on the news. But again, as people should just know by now, you can't trust anything you see.
Yeah.
On mainstream
media.
dude. Yeah. But I don't see any independent news picking this shit up. I mean, there might be some. I haven't looked.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a pretty busy week.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, I've definitely seen some clips, jets flying by, dropping off missiles and shit. They're definitely there for sure. They gotta be, unless this,
Okay, so now, given that a lot of our listener is black, I'm gonna say mid-20s to mid-30s, late 30s. Why is it important? Or what's in the Ukraine that everybody wants? Or is this just some hateful shit that Russia they're inflicting pain?
I'm not really sure what. I mean, I know they're not. It's not like what you see in the movies and shit, where Putin's just basically world domination. But I mean, I know he's wanted Ukraine for a long time. I'm pretty sure.
But what's over there that he wants?
I think some say he wants to kind of kickstart the whole Russian Empire thing again. He just wants to acquire more and more just build Russia. I don't know really what's there. I mean, I think a lot of people stand to benefit from them taking Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to give a little bit of heat off China right now. China might move in, take Taiwan while this shit's happening. And they've wanted Taiwan for a long time. Like you've seen celebrities, I'm sure, who call Taiwan a country and then they have to apologize. Cause like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
But it's a country, right?
It is. Taiwan's a country.
Why would you have to apologize?
Because they're owned by China. You know, that's who pays the bill. So you make China mad at you. You gotta apologize. Like it's China don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Well, is there a specific type of what's the word I'm looking for? Not an element, not materials, but a resource that they want in Taiwan?
Resource? For China, I don't know. They've always wanted Taiwan. I know what 97% of all the world's chips are made in Taiwan. I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know if that's true. But that's what I've seen.
I know I see a lot of I haven't really paid attention to it. I'm about to say since I've been getting money. But I hadn't really been paying attention to it lately. But I do remember looking on the tags and all of the shipping stuff. They always said Taiwan.
Oh,
so
yeah. Like a bunch of tech I get is from Taiwan, too.
Right. So I would assume that it's something there. But
China already corners, like, God, dude, what are they, like 60% of the entire planet's market is China?
Well, see, the thing is, I want people to think about it from being a fucking human.
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel if some motherfucker, Canada, if they came down and said, hey, U.S., let me get that.
Yeah.
Get up. Let me get, I want this house, this, that building I want it. Just move. Go.
Yeah.
And bully you out of your shit, throw bombs on your shit. Now, how would you feel about that?
Yeah. I'm with the crew, like, love your country. You gotta love where you live, you know?
Right.
Even if it's kind of shit right now, you should love it to make it better, right?
Right.
I'm pretty anti-imperialist, so I don't like, like right now when Russia's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take your country just cause. Like, that's not, dude, no. Stay where you're at. Why are you doing this? I'm pretty anti-war. It's not good. It's never good. It's just, pray for Ukraine for sure.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, Russia's definitely the aggressor for sure. Ukraine is completely on the defense.
Okay.
So there is no like, well, they're both waging war. No, this is pretty much just Russia. Like if we and I don't like to be, Team America, police the world. I don't like that. We shouldn't be sticking our dick in everything like we already do.
Right.
But if anything, look at the UN. Nothing. They're gone. The UN's like, oh, they're invading your country? Hey, good luck with that. It's like, dude, what?
Yeah.
But the UN's a joke. Like, I'm sorry. They've been a joke forever.
Sean trying to get us banned again.
China's on the UN.
Yeah.
China commits genocide on the weekend.
Yeah.
And they have a seat on the how? How is the UN like, well,
Squid Game.
It's
Squid Games.
It's Korea. Squid Game is Korean.
Don't get me started.
Not China. Yeah, for once in the world where something's wrong, it's not about Korea. Great.
Yeah.
North Korea has nothing to do with it. You know what? They've been pretty quiet, to be honest. North Korea's been pretty dang quiet.
You gonna learn. Huh? I might not be a conspiracy theorist, but
when's the last time you heard anything about North Korea? Because it's pretty much all been China.
China. Yeah. I can't say I've heard anything.
I mean, they're right next to each other. So, I know if you try to escape North Korea, China will send you right back. And they know you're going to get executed, but they'll send you back anyway. They don't care. They're like, nope.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not, dude, it's not good stuff over there, man.
So, we won't be taking a trip to Russia then anytime soon.
No.
And we won't be potting from Ukraine anytime soon.
I actually wanted to go to Russia. But
I did
now
too.
You have
the history and shit that's there.
Yeah, I love it. It's so cool. They've been around forever, long history, good culture. But dude, you've had so many people protesting in the streets now, like anti-war protests.
Mm-hmm.
But Putin doesn't care. Like Putin's not a president. Putin put himself in office, and he bent the laws to make sure he stays. And that's like if Biden was like, no more term limits. There's no more. I'm doing a good job. No more term limits. It's like, what?
No more term limits.
Yeah.
God,
That's
dang.
pretty much what Putin did. So you can't vote Putin out.
So what's his background? Do you know?
Putin?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I think his dad. It's the case where it's like a George Bush kind of thing, where like his dad was once. What do they even call it? It's the president, right? The president of Russia. Do they call it a president?
I don't know. We could look
This
at.
is why
We
need
need
person.
fact checkers, please. If you want a job and you're in Atlanta, please let me know.
Which it's a
We
kind
might not be able to pay but so much, but
No.
we'll make sure you get some breakfast.
Yeah,
If we eat wings and lady gets late, all this stuff.
he feeds me well. I'm well fed.
See?
Yeah.
We're good.
That's my reward. I'll work for my food.
But yeah, we need y'all. So anyway, but let's look it up. I'm gonna see.
I think it's the whole shtick with like the People's Republic of China, and in no sense is it a republic or for the people at all. It's very much communist. It's you don't have a say in your democracy in China. It's not a democracy.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's a president.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Listen to this though. Became the 4th president. He was reelected in 18. Putin
by
Vladimir
himself.
Putin. So how do you only have four presidents?
Well, they used to have czars,
Okay,
like Czar. I don't know if you know what it's called,
like sire.
Sorta. It's like CZAR, czar.
Okay,
It was kind of like an emperor, kind of, but not.
let's see.
Because Russia used to be an empire. So
Oh, look, Siri just loves to
Siri
talk.
wants to hang out on the pod. This is the quiet moment of the pod. How's everyone doing? Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, you're right.
So it was? Yeah. You ever seen
So-
Anastasia?
No,
Go watch Anastasia. It's a Disney
No.
movie.
no, I'm good.
Never mind. All right, don't.
Have you ever seen New Jack City?
No, but you talk about it a lot.
Exactly. So we're the same.
No, they're nothing alike
They
at
are
all.
the same exact
New
thing.
Jack City has nothing to do with you know what? Sure. It's American history.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Lion
got the
King.
same culture in it.
It's Lion King.
No, Lion King.
Why are you laughing? Is it not the same thing? Look,
So,
okay.
Anastasia,
so what happens?
Anastasia,
No.
you can learn about like Russian culture, but Lion King, you're not. What are you going to learn about
African
Africa?
culture.
The lions.
Okay. Anyway, I know what you can't do.
It's a circle of
You're not going to say it's a room full of gorillas. Huh?
No, it's not. I'm
Yeah,
not going to say
yeah,
that.
Exactly.
I would not say that.
Exactly.
I don't have to make that mistake. I will not be apologizing for anything because I didn't say it.
Yo, sidebar. I know. Again, prayers to we got to give them a clap. Prayers to the Ukraine. 'Cause-
No, for real.
please.
Like
But-
you, if you're 18, but what?
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that.
Yeah, men 18 to 60 are banned from leaving the country because they have to stay and fight. Like,
Yo,
like,
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
If they did that here, I'm done. Like, I might as well go get some good food.
Where you gonna go?
Drink. Get some good food, drink, and just sit and
Oh.
just wait. Because I'm not him. I mean,
Defect to go to AWOL.
yeah, I'm not him. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna leave.
Be Rick James. go AWOL, start a music career.
Yeah. Throw some coke on them. Oh, I forgot how we got TikTok over there, so we can't talk about coke.
No, we cannot.
But anyway. Interesting. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah, there's whenever this, by now everyone kind of knows. I feel like this is the year of just waking up for a lot of people. The last 3 years.
Okay.
Anytime there's a war, man, the elites have something to gain. It's not about the people. The people of Russia don't want to attack Ukraine, and the Ukraine does not want to be attacked. So it's got nothing to do with any of us,
Yeah.
It's always who's the president, who stands to benefit from this. I feel like the fact that Biden isn't even trying to get Americans out or even trying to get aid to the country. Like, would it be... he's probably got something to gain in it all. I mean, I know Hunter Biden was fucking around in Ukraine for a good while, so there's probably a lot of shit there that he would rather be burned.
Well, see, my thing is, and I'm not gonna get into too much of the conspiracy shit that we normally can't go to.
Hey, that ain't even conspiracy. You know.
But no, I just
I know
gonna
what you
say
mean, yeah.
when you okay, so Sean and I were in a truck. Of course, we will bring truck talk back this week.
You
we
want
just
crazy shit, dude.
Yo.
Go to Truck Talk.
Yo, we had a busy week, so
Yeah.
we didn't do. Did we do one truck talk this
No,
week?
we didn't. Not
Okay.
one. You think you went live, but it wasn't Truck
Yeah,
Talk.
we'll do it this week. I promise you. TikTok, we got you. But you made a statement. I think it was like a day or two before. You were like, "Yeah, I guarantee you, right now somebody's probably damn burning documents and this and that.
Yeah.
Watch, I bet you, a day or two later,
Yeah.
this is exactly what you said. Like,
We saw a
God
video of
dang.
Ukraine soldiers coming out of a building, burning a lot of documents. Now, you could say, devil's advocate here, you could be like, well, if Russia invades, they don't want those documents, they don't want, in the wrong hands. They don't want Russians to have all their, I don't know what they were burning. But
That's true.
whenever you're burning documents, it's always just sus. It's
you're
always just like,
you're hiding or protecting something.
exactly. And we've seen a lot of world tragedies happen at the same time as down the street they're burning documents. It happens a lot.
Completely off subject. All of this shit makes sense now.
It does. It
It
connects.
makes because I'm thinking about, okay, if we've all been in the house for 2 years,
Mhm.
you can do whatever the fuck you want to do outside. Technically,
Yeah.
technically, if I'm in that position of power, which also prompts everybody that's on the lower level to depend on online transactions
Yeah.
and exchanges. So that does what? Keeps you from being able to hide anything at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's hide. You can't hide. Last week we talked about was that trap money? Or was that week before?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about
I think that was last week.
yeah, it
Wasn't
was like is dope money taxable?
Dope money taxable.
Technically, watch this. When they changed the rule and said, okay, for our people that use Cash App, I know a lot of dope boys that use Cash App.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way,
Cash App is king.
for the ones that use Cash App, it's cool. Any transaction over $600, you got to report it. Let's see it.
Yep.
So dope money is taxable because you got to. It's a paper trail. It's digital. Everything we see everything.
Everything's got a source code, yeah.
Nobody's gonna be able to hide nothing.
There's no more money under your mattress.
No.
Like, think about it. A lot of banks even have an amount that you can withdraw at a certain time. You can never just take your whole money out.
Did you see the girl? Completely off subject, but did you see the girl on Peachtree Industrial with the rob the bank, and she left with $735?
That's above 600. She got to get taxed on that.
But no, she walked in the bank with a knife with no mask and got on the counter and was like, "I need the money. Give me the money." They gave her $700.
On crack, probably, right?
Something.
You
But
never.
I was like, "Why you gonna rob the bank for $730?" Like, I would have gave you that. Like, just holla at me. I would have gave it to you.
I would have given that to you to do some crazy crack
Yeah.
shit on record it.
Yeah.
$700.
Now you got a rep for robbing a bank.
Your
and making-
faces, yeah.
But anyway,
Well, shit, that's under 1,000 though, so it's still not a felony, right?
yeah, I think it's still it's a misdemeanor.
But it's
at that
armed
point.
robbery though, because she had a knife. So it's technically armed robbery. So that's like already like what? That is a felony. Armed robbery is like immediate jail time.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
I don't. I would ask Siri, but we're not gonna do that because we're 50 minutes in.
That's
We're
some
50
UK
minutes in.
shit. Rob a bank with a knife.
Speaking of rob a bank, what about
The segues.
what
today.
about everything that's leading to this $5-6 gas price?
Oh man.
How you feeling about that?
Dude, I think if it gets above 5, people are gonna revolt. No joke.
Think
There's
so?
no reason it should be like that. Yes, notice it right when the war happened. Overnight went up to like 350 where I live.
Right.
It was like sitting pretty at 320. Man, I'm like you, because they know people are gonna go nuts. They're gonna go nuclear war, and they're gonna go get a bunch of gas. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to kind of. I'm sure it will settle, but dude, they take 3 steps forward and then 2 steps back. 3 more steps, 2 steps back, to make it look like, oh no, it's going back down. Only 2 steps though. It's never going back down the same as it was. So that's where they could just keep building and building, and it looks no different. It's
Well, I want to see. I'm trying to get a comparable
Dude, last year I think it was $1 less. Not even a year ago, right?
Okay, so no, I'm talking about a wider parallel.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking at, let's see, 2002. 2002 price per gallon was $1.14.
Dude.
Right? 5 years later, we're looking at 168 still. Right? And we've been settling right around the $2 mark for the last, between 2012 and now. But in 2011, gas price was $3.26
For a second, yeah.
for a second.
So it is literally almost double.
Exactly.
Dude, you cannot tell me that our current economic and political status is not affecting. This is bullshit, man.
Yeah, it is. And I just want people to wake up. I want
Yeah,
them to see what's going on and plan accordingly. Because I don't think, of course, and I'm speaking about the higher tax bracket of person. I'm not even talking about lower class.
No, there's nothing
shit
we can
either.
do at all. We can't do
Right.
shit.
But the higher class person that just buy shit, they don't know what costs what.
You can't afford to be stupid. When
Like,
you're
bro,
that- when
okay,
you're that rich.
I'll have a transparency moment with you. I low-key try to make sure I go to the grocery store so I have a gauge on what costs what.
Mm.
Because right now, being in a certain class, I don't think about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, we need so-and-so.
Yeah.
Go get so-and-so. Be done with it.
But you got to keep
Alright.
touch with reality.
You got to keep in touch with reality because at some point, hell, like even gas, you don't really pay attention to it until it's like a little crazy.
Yep.
Because I've always drove big shit, like a big truck or
You hear me? Anything's 20 cents up. I'm like, the fuck? This is bullshit. I'm burning down that shell.
But for me, I'm just like, can't really say I've seen the biggest difference because I've always had to pay.
Yeah.
Like, even when I had the BMW and I had the Passat, and
Yeah.
okay, now it's premium gas. Like, I've always had to pay, so it's gonna be $40 to $50 every time.
Yeah.
Now having a truck,
Oh, buddy.
it might be closer to 60, 70,
Yeah.
but still, it's not enough to really hit home. And I think that's what a lot of my money friends think. Like, they just spend it. Like, you gotta have gas.
That's
go
why
get
I got a
gas.
Subaru, man. My
Bruh.
MPH is great.
Well, I want to see, because I got some of my friends that got Teslas too. So I want to see how the energy price is affected. Because, like that picture you showed me,
Yeah.
he was like, this is what they do to the earth for, what was it called?
Oh, yeah. Mining lithium
Lithium.
is
That's it.
so much worse for the environment than a pipeline. Everyone's like, I brought up the whole Biden thing. I got some shade for that on Instagram. They were like, doesn't affect it. I'm like, dude, it does. They were like, it's horrible for the environment. I'm like, bro, putting a pipeline in the ground, if there even is an oil spillage, oh, buddy.
You can
What-
cut that.
a
cut the
quarter
line
of an
off.
acre is now grass won't grow, right?
Right.
Lithium, they take like square miles, mine it down to like the the crust of the earth,
Yeah.
and rip out all the lithium, which is horrible. Guess what powers all those equipment,
What?
all the cranes and diggers,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
movers,
Yeah.
and dump trucks,
Yeah.
and tools, oil.
Yeah.
You're literally making a middleman, making it look clean for your conscience. Where do you think it comes from?
Right.
More gas is used in the mining of lithium than a small town just having all motors. You won't, like, man, look at it this way. Leonardo flying everywhere in his private jet, who has a carbon footprint of the city of Atlanta, telling people to stop driving gas cars. What? Dude, what?
And even with the gas cars, we have to do what we call emissions.
Yeah, you gotta do emissions.
So you're not even gonna, and that's made to make sure you're not putting off dangerous whatever in the environment.
If anything,
right?
isn't diesel better for that? Doesn't diesel actually give off less, which is more expensive? But there's more diesel in the earth than we can with fossil fuels, right? With just gas,
Yeah.
isn't that different? I'm not smart.
Now, we're not car. Well, I'm not a car person. You're closer to a car person than me. I like to drive them, but I'm not I'm not a mechanic. But yeah, it's just weird.
Yep.
It's all this shit is just weird to me. I hope the money friends are paying attention. Some of the campaigns that y'all may have invested in.
Just follow the money, man. You
know.
know, it's never about politics, even with the politicians. That is their job, but it's not. The politicians are just bankers in charge.
Yeah.
They're just...
What was it, last, I want to say 2019. That was the first time I learned the job of a lobbyist.
Yeah, that's kind of when I woke the fuck up a little bit, and the 2020 really I was in there. And that 2021, I was just finding out so much shit. Now fast forward a year.
So when I found out about the lobbyists and their initiative, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is why somebody like Coca-Cola or like whoever say
AT&T.
AT&T. This is why they say, especially Warner. We're going to invest in so-and-so's campaign. Because the lobbyist is going to the state, whatever, it's saying, I need you to cut taxes over here because we're doing this. And then say, okay, yeah, kind of. How much are you going to invest in our campaign? And we're going to invest $10 million. Okay, cool. Well, we got you. Soon as it's time for voting, I got you.
That's another thing.
I was like, oh shit!
Votes and money. That's why you'll notice all the mask restrictions are getting real eased right now, and all the mandates are being eased because it's almost voting time. Mm-hmm. Right after you vote, it's gonna get right back. They're gonna have like, oh my god, it's the Delta Beta Theta stealth variant. It affects you in your ass.
Well, even in that, I mean, they keep saying, it's like the cycle.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, okay, we've had COVID 2 times, so it's not a joke. I've had this shit before, but I've also had the flu. I've also had chicken pox. I used
to get it every year. I've actually been healthier than I have in my whole life.
So for me, I'm like, you just introduced a new something to fight every year. It's not like it's going nowhere. Just like the flu came, and it's gonna keep coming back and forth.
You've been alive longer than I have. The West Nile virus, the swine flu, H1N1, the avian flu, the bird flu. It's always a type of SARS. We've had SARS around forever. Corona has been around forever. Right. We've always gotten it. That's just a type of flu. It's.
But now I get, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You're gonna see, but everything leads to the metaverse and virtual everything. Because I mean, I think
you make me seem sane. When I talk about but I see what you mean. It's all made for people to get so afraid they never leave their fucking house.
Right.
And you get more and more people indoctrinated into that lonely feeling. Like, but look, you're safe online.
Right.
You can go on the internet and be with your friends. It's like people are like, dude,
it's just a no-go.
Back what I was saying last pod, there's a threshold. People have ingrained in our DNA a threshold of like bullshit that we can take. We're gonna be like, that's not real. And people are gonna be like, so like, no, normal people, you and me today, and again, this leads back to the kids. You get them when they're young enough, you get them when they're
like my 3-year-old and 6-year-old, that's all they're gonna know.
If you get them young enough and they don't know that feeling of, no, it's not real, dude. You get them hooked with that dopamine, the opioid in their brain, they're going to be like, oh, I love this. This gives me joy.
Right.
Outside doesn't give me I love going outside and just fucking
me
looking
too.
at shit.
Me too.
I feel like the generation of people who just like going outside is just going to be, and I get what my parents meant when I was a kid. And they were like, quit fucking playing that shit and go outside. I get it. I think they were a little too hard about it. Like, I mean, dude, I grew up, always playing in the creek.
Right.
I grew up having like kind of a backyard that led to some woods.
Okay.
So I was really lucky that I wasn't in like complete suburbia, where it's just cookie cutter house, no woods, cul-de-sac. I wasn't a cul-de-sac, but I had a good bit of woods.
But see, even in that, you take it back to my time, we talking about the 90s. We stayed in an apartment complex.
Yeah.
It was a creek by the... Kids will always find some fun shit to do if
always.
You give them the option.
Your spot.
Right.
Every kid had a spot.
Like we would go, it's like a like a runoff drain.
Yeah.
And it had little crawfish in there. Like it
That's
was,
sweet. Yeah.
you know, so that was fun shit that we did. But the new kids, like, bruh, I look at Sienna, I be like, yo, you need to get your ass up. Like, she will go and she'll go to the, like a little old lady. She'll go to the kitchen, wrap up with a towel or a blanket, and get some juice, a little juice out of the refrigerator, go sit on the couch and watch TV. She could do that for hours.
Yeah.
By herself. You're cultivating that when you introduce the metaverse. When you're
Big time.
introducing,
Yeah.
don't go do don't leave the house. You could go do this. You leave the house, you're helping save the environment. You're not you're hurting the environment. Stay at the house.
Yeah, they'll come up with some bullshit where it's like, you're gonna drive there, but emissions. You know, they're gonna.
Exactly.
Well, you don't need to go there.
So
waste gas. Gas is $8 a gallon. You're gonna waste it.
it puts me in the space, a little bit in the space of Justin Timberlake's movie. What was it? Out of Time or In
I
Time or
haven't seen
whatever.
it. Just in time.
No, it's
Oh,
you got to
never mind.
hold up. I'm gonna look it up. But it's a Justin Timberlake movie where he's
Just in time. That'd be funny. Just in time.
but he's going fighting with this girl trying to make sure he saves time pretty much. Like
Yeah. Was Justin Timberlake? You sure?
it's Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up now. But in the movie, it reminds me of what's going on now.
Mm.
Because the elite had plenty of time. They bought their time. And being a business...
Oh, is that what they got the numbers
yeah.
on there? Oh, yeah. I've seen a bit of this then. Yeah.
It's old. It's an old movie.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of that because it's like, okay, the elite and the more money that you have, you can afford either manpower, you can afford to take trips, you can afford to fly shit.
Yeah.
That people they'll feed off of that with the metaverse shit. Because why would I even try to aspire to do this and be a star in this when I could just do this?
Yeah.
I can afford this right now. Like
Yeah.
I can go to the beach tomorrow right here in the metaverse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some folk that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. I guarantee you. At first, I was dogging on Gen Z, which I kind of am. I mean, I'm in the between generation where you're just like, what are you? But I would say I'm Gen Z, sure. We're already fucked up. The next one, dude, next one's gone. This one, you have a lot of kids who can tell bullshit apart and reason with like the world right now and understand what is fake and what is like, nah, that's a ploy, that's a scam.
Right.
That, you know, clearly they just want people to start doing this. And I have friends who I went to high school with who are just zombed out. They're gone. They post shit on Instagram. They're like, can you believe this? And I'm like, dude, what is this solve? What are you doing? Just regurgitating pre-programmed bullshit.
I'm even trying to think of at what point did things become did we start to need so much validation?
I'm say 2016.
You think so?
Right after 2016 is when people just kind of went nuts with it. 2016 was like the last good year. 2017 was cool. I had good memories in all these years, right?
Okay.
Except 2019 and then on. This last 3 years have been shit. But 2016, I feel like, because I just graduated from high school.
Okay.
And
oh yeah, you are young.
I was, I got like 2 jobs. I was working 2 jobs, so I wasn't on social media. Go look at my social media right now. My last picture was almost a year ago. That was almost a year. I'm
fixing that now.
I'm making a new one because they keep shadow banning that one anyway. They just don't like. I think they don't like the shit I follow or like. They're just like, bro, you're on a list. So,
yeah, you on one of them lists.
Yeah, I probably am. I'm not crazy, but
2016, the nightclub shooting happened in Orlando.
Oh yeah,
that happened in 2016. That was the biggest event. But even okay, and we're not making this the conspiracy episode, but I just believe that when you have this big world event over here, or it's the event that's it's not a natural event, right? Even some of the natural events.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
But you have some of these events that take place and it's a shooting.
Yeah.
someone went AWOL and they just went and shot everybody up, and mental health, hate crime, however you want to disguise it.
Yeah, however you want to spin it.
Right?
It's usually always spinned by all of them too. They always put a label.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like, some of the news channels is fucked up for that too. They be saying a young black man shot so and so, and it'd be like 10-year-old.
Yeah.
12-year-old. Call it like it is. But if it's a white boy and he's 10 or 12, it's not gonna be a white man. It's gonna be a young boy.
Yeah. They always
spin it.
You got CNN will be like, adult white man killed, and it was like some Ecuadorian guy who's not even white, and it's like, you're literally just doing that.
But anyway,
to piss people off. Yeah.
We're not talking about hate or none of that
stuff.
No,
that's what they do. They division. They want people to get, because they know you see it.
Right.
They know you get mad at it.
Right. But the way they spin the shit, and then it's like, okay, well, is it this or is it something else? Just like the bridge that burnt. Remember the bridge? They said that the homeless crackhead man burnt the bridge down in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
And, we have to take all this time to fix it, this and that. What else happened while we were looking at this?
Yeah.
It's always some other shit.
It's always some big shit, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Kyle Rittenhouse shit happened, and then no one even paid attention to the Ghislaine. What's her name? Maylene Maxwell?
Yeah.
She... What'd you even hear about that? They didn't even list. They didn't list the names of people on that list. Why would you not? That's literally exposing.
Yeah.
Nope. If that doesn't tell you that there are like demonic pedophilic elites who control the entire country, what do you?
Yeah.
They paid attention to some dumbass kid who shot some crazy motherfuckers chasing him with sticks and chairs and a gun. Okay. Pretty shut and dry case. We all saw what happened. I'm not saying I worship the kid, but it was pretty clear that, but I mean, but that, overshot what actually happened.
It's not
with Maxwell. No,
and that's what I want. I just want everybody just to think. It seems like it's gonna be illegal soon, but
yeah, thought crime.
Not.
Hey, look, I'm not.
I would hate to be right about that.
I'll be the libertarian asshole who's always like, this is 1984. But like, dude, it's more and more is that shit just really. We're already doing double speak. We're already doing double think.
Yeah.
Where they'll literally say the exact same thing but mean something completely else again and again, just to get you. The whole we've always been at war with Oceania. What do you mean? This has always been our enemy,
bruh.
Dude.
Everybody wake up. Just wake up, just please, please.
Yeah, dude, just ignore crazy people like us. No, just don't fucking watch MSM, dude. Mainstream media is such a disease. Just turn it off.
And just
like use logic. Like look at it and go like, does that make sense? Like does that
everything too? And we're not getting to the C word talk today.
No, and even people like I've been pissed off on Twitter. People piss you off and like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna believe the exact opposite he believes because he's such a. You can't do that. I've had people who make great points and they're horrible people.
Yeah. The
same way with people that you love make an absolutely horrible take. You don't have to like what that guy said. Even if I love Crawford. If you say some dumb shit, I'm going to go, that's dumb shit.
Like, yeah, no.
I'll be like, I don't agree with you, but you don't have to agree with me. That's the herd mentality, man.
Yeah, it really is. So, folk, just think, please. We're like an hour 6 in.
Yeah, be an individual mind.
So, I want to unpack it more.
There's so much
not
going
this episode, but yeah, y'all gotta wake up. I think everybody's been asleep long enough. They've been kumbayaing, and ignoring certain people in power.
And the thing is people who I absolutely like completely disagree with, like the crazy libs who, a lot of them are really smart people that have just been completely like just brainwashed into thinking some crazy shit.
I will say I can see how it's easy to believe something that's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
When you're trying to escape reality.
Big time. And who doesn't want to? Especially right now. Everybody wants to. And you can clearly see who's doing it. Yeah. But you're like, dude, I get it. But that's not what's actually happening. It's easy to take one guy who everyone hates and everyone tells you to hate. And then and even when he's not to blame at all anymore, people still hate him.
Yeah.
It's easy to hate that guy, but it's like, dude,
Well, it's even in that. It's. I challenge you, and we're about to start rapping, but I challenge you to treat the people that you hate like the bully, which is everybody knows in school if it's a bully that's kind of just lame as fuck and they just walk around with this ego,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They do what? They ignore them.
Yeah.
And then at some point, the bully can't be a bully because nobody's paying him no attention. He's not finding gratification in doing some bullshit.
So he'll go after some. Dude, this is exactly what. So that you want to know why all major news goes after Joe Rogan all the time?
What's up?
He has like 3 times their numbers. He's got 3 times their numbers in viewers. CNN knows that no one is listening anymore. They know that everyone thinks they're crazy propagandists because they are.
Well, you gotta look at where we are.
Yeah.
Like we're not in a news era anymore.
No, because
Like-
people know it's bullshit.
Well, not only that, like we got social media
Yeah.
where you see the shit in live in real time.
You got YouTubers
So-
who cover shit now. You know,
Exactly.
like Tim Pool. He's a Democrat. I love the guy.
Yeah. Well, you look at that and it's like, okay, well, if I'm try to find some information that's the real information about a shooting, quote unquote, I just saw the live of the shooting
Yeah.
before you edit it down
Yep.
into some, however you want to spin it.
You believe individual stories. Everyone wants to the whole believe the individual and then not believe the individual. Like, I ain't gonna get into it, but the fucking LA shooting, man. There is so much evidence that contradicts everything that MSN said. And MSN changed their story about 3 times, too. The shooter was here. He actually exited the elevator here, shot the guard here. But no, the guard went after them out the elevator, and then he shot him there. It's like, dude,
Yeah. And
the story changed so much.
yeah, it's a lot.
Like,
We're gonna pick up. We're gonna pick up.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. We might pick up next week on this topic because it's important. Because what's going on in the Ukraine we could easily be
yeah.
like come bring it to the U.S.
Yeah.
And guess what? Nobody's on high alert, so shit just happens.
We're primo time to get red dawned right now. We are sitting here just like doing nothing. This
taking
is
pictures and shit.
yeah, making memes and laughing about it. Look,
It's not funny.
look, you got now. Granted, you got people in Ukraine who I follow on Twitter also making jokes. So people will make jokes about everything. It doesn't matter. Even the people who it's happening to will make jokes.
Right.
I don't think there's anything. You're not killing someone because you made a joke. But like I said before, there are going to be refugees. I'm sure.
Right.
I'm going to try to do everything with like my church,
Right.
and whatever I can to, I don't know, donate or go out and do an outreach thing or go build, I don't know, something.
Right.
So pray for Ukraine and be, don't just
Yeah.
don't just post the
Don't make it a
the
meme.
yellow and blue pray for Ukraine on your Instagram. Like, got to do something. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the end of that. We got some housekeeping to do. We said it earlier.
Yeah.
We need a fact checker that we have the state of the art screen so we can see the shit and say, oh, okay, this is what this is. We read it off in real time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we pull from good sources.
We get someone who just purposefully feeds us misinformation. So we have just a nut job podcast. I think we should do that. That'd be more funny. The president isn't a robot.
No,
he's
we're not
fighting
doing-
Elon Musk
no,
right now.
No, we don't want that. We don't disregard that. But yeah, we are looking for y'all. We are also looking for artists, producers, songwriters, visual artists, dancers, not strippers. I'm not looking for strippers, but we're looking to.
But you do you.
I mean, yeah. If you want to strip, you can come strip for Sean
That's
J.
okay. You do you somewhere else.
But we're looking for all of you all so we can book you on our other platform, which is Sound and Wave Concert Series. This show is a show that gives you different types of performances, whether it's visual arts, performing arts, any of that stuff. Then we interview the artists, not on this podcast, maybe on this podcast, but we'll see. But we interview the artists and get their background story, let them explain their music or explain the piece of art that they're doing. And we, at the end of the show, we actually give them the opportunity to get tips. We've had some people get on there and get like $100. And this is just This is a non-aggressive $100 too, by the way. Non-aggressive, which means we don't use the show to say, "Hey, spend money, spend money, spend money, spend money," but we leave it up to
it's there. It's like Twitch. You don't have to donate, but if you want, it's there. Yeah.
Right. And we developed this show at the top of the pandemic because we knew a lot of our musician friends were not going to be able to gig, so we provided the option for them. Of course, you know us. We're gonna always feed you. So we fed them.
Yeah. They're always well taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my friend on it too. See if she wants to.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. But we're booking for Sound and Wave. So if you do want to book that, go to Sound and Wave, spelt sound and sign, but the wave is WAV. Sound and Wave on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, and tell us that you want to be on Sound and Wave as a performer. We will reach out to you and see what we can set up. We do shoot the show in Atlanta. In our event space. So if you want to do that, please come through. And am I missing anybody?
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That's going to be cool as fuck, man. All the plans you're telling me, it sounds neat.
It's going to be dope. So that's another episode for the books. We will see y'all next week. And we'll holler.
Cool. Peace.
Peace.